Hello everyone. Today we will study about reasoning ability and problem solving for competitive exams. In this, today we will study about alphanumeric series. Now, alphanumeric series is an amalgamation of two words, alpha and numeric. So, alpha is basically alphabet and numeric is deals with numbers. So in alphanumeric series, we will study about how we can solve problems which involves alphabets and numbers and also symbols. So this will also come in alphanumeric series. Now this is the definition of alphanumeric series. It comprises a sequence containing both letters and numbers. These are the examples. So when we solve these type of questions, we basically have to find the logic that is being followed throughout the series. So how this letter is in relation with, how this letter is in relation with this letter. What is the relationship between these two letters? What is the relationship between these two letters? And this is how we can find the relationship between these two letters and we can identify the element that is required to solve this example. For example, over here, this is a series, this is a numeric series, okay, and this is following a logic, and we have to find out what logic is being followed to find out this element. So the first element is 2. Okay, so before we start this, there are two things that you should know. What are odd numbers and what are even numbers? So even numbers are 0, 2, 4, 8, so on. These are called even numbers. And what are odd numbers? Odd numbers start from 1, 3, 5, 7, and so on. So in this question, we can see that this is a even number series, right? So 2, then 4, then 6, then 8, then 10. So I can say that 2 plus 2 equals to 4. 4 plus 2 equals to 6. 6 plus 8, 6 plus 2 equals to 8. So we can see that the logic that is being followed is we are adding 2 into the previous number. So similarly, if we add 2 to 10, 10 plus 2, we will get 12, which will be the answer for this alphanumeric series. Now we have 7 types of problems that can be formed using alphanumeric series. These are the types. Type 1 is letter series. We can also call this alphabet series. Type 2, we have number series. So that deals with number. Then type 3 is alphanumeric series, which is alphabets plus numbers. We have mixed series. So in mixed series, we have alphabets plus numbers plus we also deal with symbols. So what are symbols? Some examples are this @ of sign, $sign, rupee sign, hashtag. These are all symbols. So when this is also incorporated in the question, we called it mixed series type. Then we have missing elements. So what do you mean by missing elements? So missing elements. Missing elements basically means when we have a series in which, let's say there are 5 elements, okay, these 4 are given. We know this, we know this, we know this, and we know this, and we have to find this middle term. So this term is missing. That is called missing element series. Next element series, we know 4 terms, and then we have to find out the 5th term, the next element in the series. These are called next element series. And odd one out, in odd one out, there is one term or one element which is wrong, and we have to find out that. So that is called odd one out series. We will solve all these with the help of examples. Let us understand them. So letter series problem. Okay, this is a very basic question. But before we start this, there are two concepts that you should know. Number one is forward rank. And backward rank. Also know a concept of opposite letters. So these three concepts come in handy when we have to solve questions regarding letter series problem. So first let me write, okay, A, B, C, D. These are the alphabets. We all know this, okay? I, J, K, L, M. Now let's write it like this. N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Y, and Z. So this is the concept of opposite letters. That if we write the alphabets like this, A is opposite to Z, B is opposite to Y. Similarly, C is opposite to X, D is opposite to W, E is opposite to V, F is opposite to U, G is opposite to T. Similarly, M is opposite to N. So these are called the opposite letters. So this concept is also sometimes used while answering letter series problem. Okay, and the other concept is forward rank, right? We discussed forward rank. So let us give numbers to these alphabets. Okay, let us say that A is equal to 1, B is equal to 2, C is equal to 3, D is equal to 4, E is equal to 5, F is equal to 6. Similarly, 11, 12 and 30. Okay, now let us say that N is equals to 14, 15, 16, 17. So these are the letters that we are denoting these letters in terms of numbers. We are ranking these, we are giving them ranks, and because we are giving them rank in ascending order, in increasing order, this is called as forward rank. Okay, so these are the letters and we have given them ranks accordingly. So what will be backward rank? If we have to assign them, let's say backward rank, what will be the backward rank? Okay, let's say that A is also denoted by, I'll write it in this side, okay, 26. B is denoted by 25. Similarly, C is denoted by 24, 22. Okay, Z is denoted by 1, Y is denoted by 2, and we can write them in increasing order. So descending order that we are following. L is equal to 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Sorry, this is 23. Okay. So this type of ranking system is called backward ranking. Now, one thing you can always check, that if we add the forward rank and the backward rank of a alphabet, it will always be equal to 20. Always. Why? A is 1 plus 26 equal to 27. Similarly, C, let's check 24 plus 3, 27. Let's check for G, 7 plus 20, 27. So the forward rank and the backward rank when added together will always be equal to 27. This comes in handy while answering questions. So either you can use this method, you can give them forward ranks or backward ranks to solve them if you can remember them, or you can also count it on your fingers. That is also a method. So whatever suits you. If you get time in your exam to write them down somewhere, you can do that also. So whatever suits you, that is how we will proceed. Okay, now let us see this question. What a letter series problem, right? So A jump to C, C jump to E, E jump to G, and so on. So we have to find which will be the next element in the series. So A is ranked at 1, C is ranked at 3, E is ranked at 5, and similarly G is ranked at 7. So I can clearly see that this is an odd number series that is being followed. So ideally the ninth rank will come here. Which is the ninth rank? The ninth rank is I. So the answer to this question will be I. Right? Here is the solution. You can check that the pattern involves alternate letters, right? A, B, then C, right? Similarly, and it is incrementing by 2 positions. A plus 2 equal to C, C plus 2 equals to E, and so on, because A was denoted by 1 and C is denoted by 3. I hope this is clear. Let us move on to the next series, that is the number series. So for number series problem, there are certain things that you should always remember. First, I told you what are odd numbers and what are even numbers. These are very important to know. Okay. Apart from that, you should also know prime numbers. What are prime numbers? So there is a list of prime numbers that you can know. So the first prime number is 2, 3, then 5, then 7. What are prime numbers? Prime numbers are basically numbers that have no multiples. So it has only 2 multiples, basically 1 and the number itself. Okay, 7, then we have 11, and so on. So try to remember this for first 100 numbers. So what are the prime numbers for first 100 numbers? This you should know. Then you should also know squares and square roots, and also cube and cube roots. For squares, I would say that up till 30 is ideal, 1 to 30. But if you can remember more than that, that is also good. For cube roots, I would say that 1 to 15 or 20 is more than enough. Okay, this is how much you should know. So let's see. What is the square of 1? 1. What is the square of 2? 4. What is the square of 3? 9. So this list up till 30 you should know. And cube root similarly, 1 cube is 1, 2 cube is 8, 3 cube is 27. Similarly up till 15 or 20 based on how much you can remember. Okay, let us move on to this is the solution of this example. Sorry, we didn't solve this. Okay, let us solve this question. This is the example 3, then 6, then 9, then 12. We can say that this is an odd number series, right? And we can see a jump of 3. So 3 plus 3 equals to 6. 6 plus 3 equals to 9. 9 plus 3 equals to 12. So 12 plus 3 will be equals to 15. This will be your answer. So one more thing, whenever we are solving questions for competitive exams, the approach that we have to follow is always based on elimination. Okay, so I'll explain to you in a bit. This is the solution of the previous answer. Now let us see this. What do I mean based on elimination? Okay. Now let us solve this example. So in this example, we can see that there is an addition of 3. 3 plus 3 equals to 6. 6 plus 3 equals to 9. 9 plus 3 equals to 12. So similarly, 12 plus 3 will be equals to 15. That will be your answer, right? So this is the solution for this problem, that the common difference is 3 and the answer is given. Now, let us look at alphanumeric mix series. So, this I will explain to you in 2 minutes. What is based on elimination means. So let us look at this problem, which is this number series. Okay, so it is clear that there is an addition of 3. 3 plus 3 equals 6. 6 plus 3 equals 9. 9 plus 3 equals 12. So similarly, 12 plus 3 will be equals to 15. This would be your answer. Here is the solution. You can check that there is a common difference of 3. Now these are alphanumeric mix series. So I told you alphabet plus numbers. So how to solve these series? So basically there are two logics that are being followed. One in the alphabet, how the alphabets are progressing, and second with the numbers, how the numbers are progressing. So in alphabets I can see a pattern. B plus 2. What is the position of B? Forward rank 2. Plus 2 equals to fourth rank, which is D. Similarly, D plus 2. F. What is the position of D? 4. What is the position of F? 6. So either you can remember these ranks or you can also do them on your fingers. So let's see. F, G, H. So there's an increment of 2. So the next letter has to be H plus 2. H, I and then J. So J would be the answer. What is the rank of H? The rank of H is 8. And what is the rank of J? The rank of J is 10. So this would be your answer when it comes to the alphabet part. So we can eliminate these two because these two do not have J in them. So there's an approach that you have to follow while answering questions for competitive exams. That is called elimination. So the first thing that you have to do is eliminate the options that are not the answer clearly. So here we can clearly say that J would be the next term in alphabets. So clearly this and this will not be the answers, right? So we can eliminate them. If we use this approach, elimination approach, we can answer questions in a much quicker manner, you know. Next, we have to find the relation between the numbers. What are the relation between the numbers? So I can see, if you know, I told you that you have to remember the squares, right? So 1 square is 1, 2 square is 4, 3 square is 9, 4 square is 16. So what would be the square of 5? That is 25. That would be the next in numbers. So in alphabets we have J and in numbers we have 25. So this would be the answer. J 25. That is your that is your answer. J 25. So here is the solution. We are incrementing the letter by 2 and we are finding the square of the next number, right? Then this mix series. So in mix series, I told you there will be alphabets, there will also be numbers, there also will be symbols, right? Okay, so first understand the pattern of the symbols only. So I can see that there is one symbol here, then it is being repeated twice, then again one symbol here, then it is being repeated twice. So ideally we will have only one symbol here. Because I know that I can simply eliminate these two options. These will not be the answer. Why? Because they have two symbols in them. And if we follow the logic of the series, we'll get only one symbol over here. So this is how you have to eliminate the options also. That is very important. Okay. Now let us see for alphabets. So we have A, then B, then C, then D. So simply this is a normal alphabetical order. So E will be the next alphabet. Now numbers are following a pattern of squares. Again, 1 square 1, 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16. So 5 square is 25. So E 25 and only one symbol. This will be your answer, which is this. So this is the explanation you can go through. Now this missing element series. Missing element series means that there is an element missing in the series that we have to find out. Let's put forward ranks of these number. P is ranked at 16. R is ranked at 18. T is ranked at 20. And X is ranked at 24. So there is a number missing over here. There is a rank missing over here. So I can clearly see that these are being increased by 2. 16 plus 2 ranks will give you the 18th rank. 18 plus 2 rank will give you the 20th rank. So similarly, 20 plus 2 rank will give you the 22nd rank. So 22nd rank. And 22nd rank plus 2 rank will give you the 24th rank. So in missing element series, it is important to see that the number that we put or the letter that we put follows the logic both with this number and this number. It should follow the logic with both the numbers, right? So 22nd rank, which is the element at 22nd rank, which is the alphabet V. So your option 4th is the correct answer, which is V. This is missing element series. This is the solution. You can check it out. Then next element series. In this we have to find how the series is progressing. Okay. I can see an increment of 2. 1 plus 2 is 3. I can see an increment of 3. 3 plus 3 is 6. And then I can see an increment of 4. 6 plus 4 is 10. So how is the elements are increasing? First plus 2, then plus 3, then plus 4. So now it will increase by 5. So 10 plus 5 will give us 15. So this will be your answer. Now let's follow the elimination approach. If we follow the elimination approach, we can say that the numbers are increasing. So if numbers are increasing, we can simply eliminate this. Okay. Then we have to find the answer between 4 of these. Okay. So this is the solution. You can check it out. Now odd one out series. Odd one out series, there is one element that is wrong in the series and we have to find the wrong element which does not follow the logic or the pattern of the series. Okay, this is odd one out. 2 can be written as 2 raised to the power 1. 4 can be written as 2 raised to the power 2. 8 can be written as 2 raised to the power 3. 16 can be written as 2 raised to the power 4. 32 can be written as 2 raised to the power 5. 64 can be written as 2 raised to the power 6. 128 can be written as 2 raised to the power 7. And 256 can be written as 2 raised to the power 8. Only this number is a number which cannot be denoted in the form of 2 raised to the power x. We cannot denote 48 number in this manner. Hence, this is the only odd one out. So your answer will be third, 48. Here is the solution. You can check it out. Now let us see some more examples to get a better understanding of alphanumeric series. Example 1. So in this example, we have to find the relation between the letters and then the relation between the numbers. So in letters, I can see there's an increment. Sorry. In letters, okay. In letters, I can see that there is an increment of 1 only. A to B, B to C, C to D. So D, next element will be E. So based on elimination, I can eliminate all these 3 options. So our answer will be number 1, right? But let us check. Let us cross check, right? We cannot mark the answer based on without solving the entire series, right? So let us look at the numbers now. So numbers are increased by 2, right? 2 plus 2 will give us 4. 4 plus 2 will give us 6. 6 plus 2 will give us 8. And 8 plus 2 will give us 10. Right? So the element will be E10. So 1 will be your answer. Then this one. Let us write the ranks. So the rank of F is 6. The rank of I is 9. And the rank of L is 12. So when we solve the alphabets, there's an increment of plus 3. 6 plus 3, 9, 9 plus 3, 12. So we have to find 12 plus 3, that is the 15th ranked alphabet, which is O. Then let us come to numbers. In numbers also there is an increment of 3. 3 plus 3 will give us 6. 6 plus 3 will give us 9. And 9 plus 3 will give us what? 12. So the element should be 12O, which is this answer. Option number 3. This is the solution, right? So we can see that the pattern is increasing the number by 3 and also the letters also increased by 3. So 12O will be the answer. Now let us look at this. Okay, one more concept, important concept. Whenever we solve alphanumeric series, we always consider the alphabets to be in a loop. What do you mean by that? What is a loop? First, this is a loop. So the ending element is again the starting element. That is the loop, right? So let us write the alphabets once more. B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. These are the alphabets. Now let us say W plus 1 will give us X, right? X plus 1 will give us Y. Y plus 1 will give us Z. So what will Z plus 1 give us? You will say that there is no letter forward. How do we know? There are only 26 letters, 26 alphabets, and if we have to find the next element after Z, if we add 1 in Z, what would be the next element? We can't say because the series ends at 26 letters only. So what do? We continue the series in a loop. What do you mean by that? Basically, after Z, we will start again back from A. So if we have to add 1 in Z, that will give us A. If we have to add 2 in Z, that will give us letter B. If we have to add 3 in Z, that will give us letter C. Because we are going in a loop. So after Z, we will start again from A. Okay. Similarly, if we have to find out Y plus 1, that will be Z. What about Y plus 2? There is no letter after Z. So we go in a loop. Y plus 2 will be A again. Similarly, Y plus 3 will be B. Okay, so this is going forward. Now going backwards. If we are going backward from C to B, we can say this is minus 1, right? If we are going backward from B to A, this is minus 1. So how will we go backward from A? There is no letter before A in alphabetical order. So we go in a loop. A minus 1 will give us Z. Okay. A minus 2 will give us Y. This is how we will follow. So we always follow the loop when we are solving questions regarding alphabets. Okay. So in this, let us understand this with this example. So we are going from X to Y. Sorry. We are going from X to Y plus 1. We are going from Y to Z again plus 1. So we have to add 1 from Z. That would be A. Back to the starting because we are going in a loop. Similarly, 1 can be denoted as 1 square. 4 can be denoted as 2 square. 9 can be denoted as 3 square. So we have to find the next element, which will be 4 square, which is 16. So the next element will be A16, which is this. Answer will be 4th. This is the solution. Okay. Similarly, let's go from this. This is very easy, very basic. We are going 2 letters forward. We are going 2 letters forward. A, B, C, C, D, E, E, F, and then G, G, H, and then I. So as I said, you can either remember the rank. The rank is 1, 3, 5. The G is ranked at 7. I is ranked at 9. Either you can do this or what you can do is you can count on your fingers. There's a shortcut, okay? There's a shortcut to this that you can remember the ranks by, which is called AJOTI. Shortcut. So E is 5, J is 10, O is 15, T is 20, and sorry, this is Y. Sorry. Y is 25. So you can follow this method also to remember your ranks, forward ranks. So this is only for forward ranks. Okay, so you can either follow this shortcut, or if you have the option to write it down, you can write it down somewhere, or you can also count on your fingers. Like I said, A, then B, then C, increment of 2, then D, then E, increment of 2, F, G, similarly H, I. So you can use your fingers, you can use the shortcut, or you can write it down, or you can also remember the ranks if you can. So the answer to this question will be option 2, G. Okay, now let us solve this. So the rank of J is 10. The rank of M is 13. The rank of P is 16. So I can see there is an increment of 3. We are adding 3 ranks. Similarly, we will add 16 plus 3. We will find the 19th forward rank. So the 19th forward rank will be S. So answer will be 2. Okay. This again. What is the rank of K? 11. What is the rank of N? 14. What is the rank of Q? 17. Again, I can see there's an increment of 3. So 11 plus 3 gives us 14th rank. 14 plus 3 will give us 17th rank. 17 plus 3 will give us 20th forward. So if we follow the shortcut, this was the shortcut, AJOTI, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So which one is the 20th rank? T. So this will be your answer. Here is the solution, that the letters are incrementing by 3 positions. Now this is a number series. Very easy. Let us solve. I can see there is an increment of 4. 2 plus 4 will give us 6. Now we have to move from 6 to 12. We have to increase by 6. Fine. So I can see that the numbers by which we are increasing is also increasing. So this is increasing by 2. We have added plus 2 over here. Let us add plus 2 over here also. If we increase 12 by 8, we will get 20. Okay, so ideally answer should be 20. But whenever we solve missing element series, I told you one thing, that we have to check whether the number that we are arriving at follows the logic with this letter also and this letter also. So it has to follow the logic with both the forward and the next letter, right? So let us check. If we increase this by 2, we'll get 10. So if we add 10 in the previous number, will we get 30? Yes, we will get 30. So this number follows the logic. Therefore, 20 will be your answer. So there is an addition of alternate even number, right? 4, then 6, then 8, then 10, and so on. Now this one, I can say 0 plus 3 will give us 3. I can say 3 plus 5 will give us 8. I can say 8 plus 7, sorry, 8 plus 7 will give me 15. So we are increasing by alternate odd numbers. This is the logic that we are following. We are increasing by alternate odd numbers. So the next number will be 9. We will add it to the previous term. This will give us 24. So your answer will be 24th, which is the fourth option. So here is the solution, that we are adding odd numbers, alternate odd numbers, 3, 5, 7, and then 9. Okay. So how many of you know tables? I hope everybody knows tables. If you know tables, you know that this is a very simple, very basic table of 7 that is being followed. Right? So there's an increment of 7. There's an increment of 7. So there should be an increment of 7 and there should be an increment of 7. So this number should follow the logic with both this number and this number. This can also be written as 7 into 1 is 7. 7 twos are 14. 7 into 3 is 21. 7 into 4 will be 28. And 7 into 5 will be 35. So 28 is the number which is following the logic. Therefore, the option 1 is the correct answer. The pattern is that we are adding 7 to the previous number. Now, okay, alphanumeric series. So in alphanumeric series, I told you that we have to find the logic for both alphabets and numbers, right? So let us check the alphabets first. A is going to C. So this is increasing by 2 positions. Okay. And we have to find an element which follows the same logic with C and G. So let us do this by trial and error method. Let us try. So I can see an increment of 2. Let us see if there is a increment of 2 throughout. So A plus 2 will give us C. C plus 2 will give us E. And E plus 2 will give us G. E is 5th rank and G is 7th rank. So there's an increment of 2. So this logic is following. Therefore, I can say that the alphabet that will come will be E. So the alphabets are increased by plus 2 positions. Right? Now let us look at letters. Numbers. Numbers, I can see there's an increment of 3. Let us see that if we keep adding 3, will the logic follow? 3 plus 3 will give us 6. 6 plus 3 will give us 9. And 9 plus 3 will give us 12. So the logic will follow if we keep on increasing 3, right? So the number here should be 9. So the numbers are being increased by 3 positions, right? So the answer should be 9E, which is option number 4. Yeah. So the letters are being increased by 2 and the numbers are being increased by 3. So this is also something that 2 different logics are being followed for numbers and for alphabets. And if symbols are also included, there could be a third logic that is being followed for symbols as well. So you have to, while solving these questions, you have to make sure that you find out the logic that is being followed throughout the series. It can be the same logic also. It can be like the numbers are also increasing by 3 and the alphabets are also increasing by 3, or it could be different logic, like to find the relation likewise. Now this question, let us put rankings. J is ranked at, in Ajoti, okay, what was the rank of J? 10. L is ranked at 12. N is ranked at 14. So I can see the ranks are increased by 2. 10 plus 2 rank, 12 plus 2 rank. So from 14, we have to also increase the rank by 2. So we'll get 16th rank. What is the 16th rank? 16th rank is B. Now based on elimination, we can eliminate these two options. Now we have to find the answer between these two options. So elimination also makes our work half. You understand? Elimination makes our answers easier to find out. Now let us look at the numbers. I can say 4 can be represented as 2 square. 9 can be represented as 3 square. Similarly, 16 can be represented as 4 square. So we have to find out 5 square, which is 25. That is why remembering the square roots is very important. Square and square roots, right? So 25. So the number will be 25. So the answer will be P25. That is option number 3. Now let us look at this one. I can see a bigger jump here. Okay. When I look at the numbers, okay, let us first look at the numbers. It is similar. 2 square 4, 3 square 9, 4 square 16. So 5 square will be 25. So the number will be 25. Based on this, I can eliminate this option. But we have to find the answer between these three. Right. So I can see there is a bigger jump. Okay. A is ranked at 1. F is ranked at 6. K is ranked at 11. I can see there is a bigger jump. I can say that 1 plus 5 will give us 6. 6 plus 5 will give us 11. So there is an increment of 5 positions. So 11 plus 5 will give us 16th position. So 16th position is for P. So the answer will be 25P. Answer number, option number 1. Yeah. So you can see that the pattern, the number is increasing. Sorry, the numbers. Therefore, the answer to this question will be 25P. You can look at the solution over here that the numbers are being changed into the next squares, right? 4, 9, 16, 25 and so on. And the letters are increasing by 5 forward positions. Now let us solve this one. So this uses the concept of loop. I told you, right? So I can say X to Z is incrementing of 2 positions. X, then Y, then Z. Okay, let me write X, Y, Z. And then we start again. A, B, C, D, E, and so on. And okay. So from X to we are going Z. There's an increment of 2 positions. From Z we are going to B. There's an increment of 2 positions. We are following the concept of the loop, right? And from B we'll go 2 positions forward. That is D, right? Eliminating these 2 options. Now numbers, I can see a simple square. 1 square, 2 square, 3 square. So 4 square will be 16. So the element will be D, 16. So option 2 is your answer. Okay. Now let us understand the alphabets first. Okay. So B is ranked at 2. D is ranked at 4. F is ranked at 6. And J is ranked at 10. So this is a simple even number series. So which element is missing? The 8th rank, right? 2 plus 2 ranks will be 4, 4 plus 2 ranks will be 6, 6 plus 2 ranks will be 8th, and 8th plus 2 rank will be 10th rank. So 8th rank is which alphabet? H. Right? Now let us come to the numbers. I can see that there is an increment of 5 from here to here. From here to here, I can see there's an increment of 7. Right? So this is an odd number. This is an odd number. Now let us take the next odd number, which will be 9. If we add it in the previous number, which is 17, we will get what? We'll get 26. Okay. Now we have to check if 26 follows the same logic with 17 and 37. We have to check both ways, right? So the next odd number will be 11. Right? So if we add it in 26, what will be the answer? 37. So is the logic true? Yes, it is. So the missing element is 26. So this will be the missing element, H26, which is fourth option. This is the solution. Now similarly, let's check. Okay. 6 plus 7 will give us 13. 13 plus 9 will give us 22. Again, I can see that they are next odd numbers. So the next odd number after 9 will be 11. So 22 plus 11 will give us 33. So if we add the next odd number, we'll get 46. But is the logic following? No. If we keep on adding alternate odd numbers, then the logic will follow for this, right? But will the logic follow with this number? The next number will 38? No, it will not. So that means this logic does not hold true. This is not what is being. So we can see that this logic is not being followed, right? This logic is not true. So let us try another logic. Okay, let us try another logic. Let's say 6 plus 7 is 13. We know this. This is correct. 13 plus 9 is correct. 22. Okay. Now let us say, let us add 7 again. Okay. I'm just checking something. Let us add 7 again. So we'll get 29. Now if we'll add 9 and 29, we'll get 38. So this logic is true. Yes, it is true, because if we have 29 as the answer, it follows logic with 22 and it also follows logic with 38. But that was not the case when we derived at 33 as the answer. So we can conclude that the logic that is being followed is we are adding alternate numbers of 7 and 9 to the series. This is the logic that is being followed, right? So the option will be 29, third. That is why I was saying that whenever you have to find out the logic of the missing element, you have to make sure that it is in sync with the previous letter and with the next letter. Because this was true, okay, this was true if the series were 6, 13, 22 and then 33. If this is the series, this is correct series because it follows a logic of adding odd numbers to it. Alternate next odd numbers, right? But if we write 38 next to it, it will not follow the same logic. So if this is the case, then the series become wrong. Therefore, whenever we are arriving at the answer, we have to check whether it follows the logic with the previous number as well as the next number. Okay, so this is the answer, that the alternate numbers of 7 and 9 are being added. Right? Let's look at this number. From 11 to 14, I can see there's an increment of 3. From 14 to 18, I can see there's an increment of 4. So my logic says that we can increase 3, 4, 5, 6 and so on, right? But we saw in the previous question that there could also be the logic that first 3 is being added, then 4 is being added, then 3 is being added, then 4 is being added. This is also an option. So both of these logic can hold true, but we have to check with this term and this term. Okay, so first let us check the first option. So 11 plus 3 will give us 14. 14 plus 4 will give us 18. 18 plus 5 will give us 23. And 23 plus 6 will give us 29. So no, this is not the correct logic. Why? Because the next element is 25 and not 29. So 23 cannot be the answer. Let's check the other logic. If we add 3, we get 14. If we add 4, we get 18. If we add 3 again, we'll get 21. And if we add 4, we'll get 25. So this logic is true. This logic is following because the last element of the series is 25 and here also we are getting 25. So 21 will be our answer. Option number 2. Right? So the numbers are incrementing alternatively by 3 and 4. Now let us look at this series. So if I check, we have to check for both alphabets and numbers. If I am checking for numbers, I can see there's an increment of 2. 2 plus 2 will give us 4. 4 plus 2 will give us 6. So we have to find the next number, 6 plus 2, which is 8. Right? So by numbers, the logic is plus 2. If we look at alphabets, D is ranked at 4th position. G is ranked at 7th position. J is ranked at 10th position. Okay, so I can see there's an increment of 3. 4 plus 3 ranks will give us the 7th rank. 7 plus 3 rank will give us the 10th rank. And 10 plus 3 rank will give us the 13th forward rank. So which is the 13th rank? 13th rank is for M, right? So in alphabets we are seeing an increment of 3. So two different logics are being followed. Over here we have plus 3 and over here we have plus 2. So the next sequence will be 8M. This will be your answer, which is option 1. Okay, this is the solution. Now this one. When it comes to numbers, I can see an increment of 2. This is an odd number series. So 5 plus 2 will give us 7. 7 plus 2 will give us 9. 9 plus 2 will give us 11. So 11th will be your next term. Correct? Now let us look at the numbers. Q is positioned at 17. T is positioned at 20. W is positioned at 23. Again, I can see there's an increment of 3 positions. 17 to 20 is increment of 3 positions. 20 to 23 is again increment of 3 positions. So if we have to go from 23 forward, we have to increase 3 positions. That will give us the 26th rank. So 26th rank is of Z. So it will be 11Z. This will be your answer, which is option number 4. Now if we had to play this by elimination, we can say that, okay, let's keep A because this could be a loop, right? But we could eliminate M, we could eliminate P, because these are increasing after Q. It could be either Z or it could be either A. So after finding out the solution, we can say the option 4 is the correct answer, which is 11Z. Okay, now this one. This is also good question. Okay, let us find for the numbers first. 14 plus 4 will give us 18. 18 plus 4 will give us 22. So we have to add 4. That will give us 26. So if we follow the elimination approach, like I told you, by elimination approach, I know 26 will be the next number. So I can say this will not be the answer and this will not be the answer. So we have to find out whether it will be B or whether it will be C. Now let us see. T is positioned at 16. T is positioned at 20. X is positioned at 24. So there is also an increment of 4 letters. Increment of 4 letters. So if from X I have to increase 4, that means I have to come at the 28th letter. Is there a 28th letter? No. There are only 26 letters. So what we have to do? We have to go into loop. So 26th letter was Z. Then we have to find the 28th. So we have to move 2 positions, 27, 28. So after Z, we will have A and then B. So if we have to increase 4 positions from X, right? X, Y, Z, A, B, C, D, so on before this. So if I have to increase 4 positions from X, that means I'll go back to B. So here the next number will be 26 and the next alphabet will be B. So your answer will be option number 1, that is 26B. Okay, let us look at this example. So numbers, I can say 2 plus 4 will give us 6. 6 plus 6 will give us 12. So next I can see there's an increasing even numbers. So 12 plus 8 should give us 20. That is logic 1. Okay. I told you another logic also. The another logic is 2 plus 4 is 6. 2 plus 6 is 6. Sorry. 6 plus 6 is 12. Now let us go back to 4, which will give us 18. That is logic 2. It could be either this or this. We are not sure because we do not have the next element to confirm. Right? So if we do not have the next element to confirm the logic, then what will we do? Then we'll follow the normal logic. This is the first logic, right? This is how it usually goes. It goes from 4 to 6 to 8. This was specific logic that was followed in missing element series. So this is a logic which is not that very common. So if the next element is not given to check, we'll usually go by logic 1 only, which is the normal order, which is the normal 2, 4, 6, 8 or 3, 5, 7 and so on. So we'll go by this logic first. Now check the letters. E is positioned as 5. H is positioned at 8. K is positioned at what now? What? K is positioned at 11, right? So I can see that there is an increment of 3. From 8 to 11th position also we are increasing 3. So we have to increase by 3 now. 11 plus 3, that will give us 11 plus 3 will give us what? Will give us the 14th rank. 14th rank is of N. you can follow Ejoti, 5, 10, 15, 20 and 25, right? So 15th rank is for O, right? So for a letter before O is N, so 14th rank will be of N. You can follow this method also. So 14th rank is of N, so the next element will be N20. This will be your next element. This could also be the answer, right? This could also be the answer. But we do not have a next element to check whether this is correct. So we'll go by the normal logic. This is the normal logic, right? So the option will be second, which is N20. So this concludes our lecture for today. Thank you so much.